It's News Central, live on TV3. I'm Kemini Amano. The news starts right now. The mayor of Accra, Makola, has sent a strong warning to traders at Makola, defying the red line policy to return to base before end of January. He stressed that recalcitrant traders will be made to face the full rigors of the law, as the impending exercise will not carry a human face like it did in the introduction of the red line policy back in May last year. George Queenan is currently at the market, where he reports traders have admitted to defying the directive but are ready to move back by end of the month.
A very good afternoon. We're coming to you from the Makola market, one of the largest markets in the capital. In May last year, the AMA, together with the regional minister, Linda Oklu, embarked on a decongestion exercise to rid pavement and streets of illegal trading activities. And according to the Accra mayor, this was a necessity and not an act of aggression. And so in doing that, there was the introduction of the red line policy, and this is the red line. And so traders are supposed to sell behind the red line. And so there was some sort of, punitive measures, fines, attached to recalcitrant, traders. And months after this very decongestion exercise, the Accra mayor, Makola, is quite worried about the kind of events. Let's hear from him and bring you the current state of this very decongestion exercise.
I'm giving the traders in Accra up to the end of January. Please, they should move back to the normal red line so that we all live in peace. By the end of January, I am going to clear the streets. This time I'm not putting human face in it, because I have been talking to people, I've been walking to them for some time now. The media, you can see how I link up with them. I beg everybody, I beg the traders, I beg the big markets, they should listen to me and move from the street for business to go on as usual.
And that's a strong warning coming from the Accra mayor, Makola. And so this is a red line, like I rightly mentioned. So just look at this. Beyond the red line, or even in front of the red line, traders are back to base. And this is the usual, trading activities that they are used to. And we want to post this very caution by the Accra mayor to them. What they make of it, are they ready to comply, or they are ready to just still sell in this very illegal space?
Mayor, you try to
say by the end of January, we will come back.
Then ending,
and I mean, see, you a better chain over Hana. I mean,
yeah, done Christmas is there also. Or by the Christmas there, or said that be free.
Okay.
It won't say, it's when saw to us here. One say, now they want to us here. A son, send your ocean first, Kakrano, or Bashani, Santina, a mayor, no choice. On we are mobile, year or bad time so. On also a crony, black paying. Into on we are mobile said this month, this month we until the Busumi were.
Rukayatu is a trader here, and actually she's ready to comply with this very directive, but clearly during the festive season the things that they're dealing are very much in quantity, and so it goes beyond whatever scheduled or line that they've been created for them to sell within, but they are sure that within that very time that the mayor is saying, they will work within that. But let's still talk to some of the traders here who are defying this very red line policy.
Mayor Jai, it is here, dear Win. You better call back.
I say end of January.
And Wakache, Yatias, in Tiabecola and back.
So she's ready to comply with this very directive. By the end of January, she'll go, behind the red line. Tomato selling, but no back. So you're live on TV3. I don't know what my red line on. What line?
Maybe in Pamu.
What line ever?
Mipacho, line no, Atia Society, Ila, and it is a metro flow my.
But maybe the few what be
Debbie, a hand winter, Debbie, mean by
Miss Waba, Miss
by when he say me you, where me Miniamanuye, what you say, Miniamanu, where me Yipa Mema Wesu, intimate,
obey you if you,
where me Yafi, or me. Na line no more dear Tia Clinton Society.
It's young chaff for
flow my.
But we are not more cock crack by the no back at home.
Amudia by and two or more. Amudia and two or more coin soup. Nine Yapani Panya Quino Munchemu.
Your mum, much cry, near Chalamom.
Just also among sorry, or Munya baby ate, Apata or Munibi, Kakwa Mano Moti, Nama Quendo Mochi, or Mumbro Mochi, Nakas Nia baby, and Chum. Mia Metia Monamako, and see you or Mumbro Mochi crowd.
So Asibi is also a trader here, and she's also concerned about the fact that most of their colleagues here are selling right in the middle of the road, and so of course something should be done about that. But also the red line that was drawn somewhere in May, I think it's faded, so they want it visible now to ensure that if people cannot just say that it's faded, they can't really see the line, and so they will act against the directive. So the line should be visible now. It should be repainted if it should be possible.
Yes, no pa. They say they are doors. They are doors to sell market. Eti yes, lemo you say on who you mobile why? Eketan kwalanti so apamu ya. Ebe ko hin yes lenu. Yes lenu pa meyo.
Yeah, first.
I think Emilia Mensa.
Emilia Mensa is a trader here, and she says I think the number of traders here have actually expanded, and so it's a reason they find it very difficult to sell even behind the red line that has been stipulated or marked by the AMA. I don't know who is that.
Red line, no don't matter say. Hey, line nakasa ye chano. Yen koho one. Enti no ye de ye abaye kakra wa. Na do Christmas bia. Ye timi jae kakra. Ye jae de ye pa line ho. Ebe ni mu kakra. Na abaye ni ba dia. Ye san ko ye chi sa. Te se ade Christmas nti na ye ti ba bia ye tim na ye de wie dia. Ye ba san ko ye chi.
I see end of January munya mun ko back.
Okay.
So Antipat says she should comply with that very directive by the end of January. And in May, if you were here somewhere last year, May, you could see that the place was virtually deserted. You could actually walk freely with no human traffic. But it's quite different. The current situation now is quite different. But the Accra mayor has actually spoken. So all these recalcitrant traders should go, behind the red line and sell. Because the next exercise will not really have a human face attached to it. And so let's know what you also make of this very directive by the Accra mayor. Reactive on Facebook, it's TV3 Ghana. My name is Josh Quinnin. Back to you in the studios.